Alright, hey everybody, it's Yami-sama back again. I know I haven't put up any videos in a long while, and this is why. I have been waiting almost forever. Like, I hadn't felt like recording anything else but this. My mindset has been on this game since it was announced. The minute that I could pre-order it, I did. It finally came in the mail the other day. I played a little bit of it, so I won't be as surprised by a lot of things. I just want to make sure it ran on the computer properly, so I have played. I made a brand new sim for you guys, so I won't be using the sim that I practice with. And as you can see, I already unlocked some extra clothing and stuff. But there are things I haven't figured out, so I will go through the game, and when I do something that I know and you don't know, I will say I know it, and then everything else will be surprises. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how EA Games feels about the music in Sims 4, but I remember when I used to record Sims 3, I had a lot of copyright issues and stuff when the music was going on in the background when I was in the map menu or the create a sim menu. So I have turned the music off. I apologize. The music is actually really good in this game. So it's a shame that I have to take this precaution. I just don't feel like dealing with all the copyright issues in order to get the video to go, and I don't have the patience to deal with all that. So I'm gonna have the music off. I will look at the TOS deeply to see if they have issues with recording with music, or I might even contact them directly because I know a lot of people already put Let's Plays of this game up. I haven't checked them because I've been trying to keep myself from spoiling too much by watching, and she's just going to keep interrupting me every now and then. So I don't know if other YouTubers who are doing a Let's Play of this have their music going, but I will not until I figure out if it's okay. If it turns out that it's okay, I'll make sure I get written permission from EA or Maxis to have personally, so that when I do put the music on and YouTube flags me for it, then I can just send YouTube the permission letter saying yes, they said it was okay for me to use their music and content, fair use clause, blah blah blah. Anyway, to the game. So I already took the long time to make the sim because playing around with this is crazy. No longer do you have, you do have presets, but you can tweak the presets. I'm sure you guys, if you have been following along, you know about how you can just tweak it globally, and then you can double click to go, or you can just click that. You go even deeper in and tweak it even more. But I have already done all that, and I'm pretty happy with this sim. I will show you her outfits. This is her everyday outfit that she's wearing. Her name is Teagan Cooley. Her everyday outfit, and this is her formal outfit. Athletic outfit. Stylized out, sleeping, and party outfit. I said stylized because they have these styled looks that you can pick up on, like if you just feel like slapping together a sim real quick, or if you're really like one of these looks, then you can have your sim pick it and you can just say try style and they'll put the whole style on, and it comes in different colors. So you can choose to do that. It comes fully accessorized, or you can just go into the menu and pick yourself. One thing I noticed about this is that when you first start, you see how I have like golden stuff here? It's because I played the game and I unlocked new things. They give you very basic stuff to start out with, and then as you play the game, you get more things. So, like for example, you have a computer, and I guess if you go into, I don't know, like the computer career or something that has to deal with tech, the higher you go in it, the more tech-like things you unlock. So you have computers in the game, but they're very basic, and if you want the best one, you can't just buy it right off the bat like in Sims 3. You have to unlock it, and then you can buy it. And there's a lot of times where chances are your job will probably give it to you, but still, you still have to go through the process of unlocking it. So it kind of gets you to want to play around with things, because if you want certain things, like if say you Google it and you look it up and you want certain things, you'll have to change up how you play your sim. And I find that extremely interesting. It keeps the game fresh for you, I think. That's one of the aspects that keeps it fresh. But over here, I have her traits. I picked her to be kind of like a money grubber. So her end game aspiration is to be fabulously wealthy. And she gets this extra trait of being business savvy. What business savvy does, it allows her to earn more money than normal. Like if, say, she went into the tech career and you're making $10 an hour, normally she'll probably make 15, say. So she earns money faster than other Sims in her job. I made her ambitious to... it kind of goes with the whole career-oriented, let's make that money now type thing. Ambitious. I made her outgoing because I feel if you're going to be climbing that corporate ladder quickly, you're going to have to be like a mover and a shaker. You got to have to talk to people, know how to interact with people. So if I made her outgoing, I feel like that'll help. The only downside is outgoing, she has to be talking to people all the time, or else her social is just going to go down in the tubes. She's going to be depressed. I'm going to have to deal with that because your emotions in this game affect everything you do. Like if you're happy, everything is good for you. If you're sad, it might affect the way you cook. I don't know. You might burn your house down because you're too sad to give a damn that the eggs are burning. I don't know. Just, food for thought there. And I also made her self-assured, make her confident. You're climbing that social ladder. You're thinking to yourself, I'm getting that job. I'm confident that I'm going to get that job. I don't care what you say. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that job. And then when I get that job, I'm going to know that I did it because I'm awesome. Self-assured. So I'm going to jump right into it. Going to play. Okay, yes. Now you see I have this household here that I was messing around with. But let me see. Wait, did someone in this household die? I think so. Huh. Well, that is very unfortunate. I'm not sure how the save files go because it looks like all of the extra Sims that you make. Like, can I have a fresh town? Is that a thing? Yeah, and all the notifications are there. Can I have a fresh town, or is that not a thing? Do I just have to like kill households? Well, I don't know. Because this was messing around and those Sims are there. Alright. Well, I'll just pick this plot of land because she obviously can't afford anything. We'll go move in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to build a very basic starter home. Wow. That is insanely loud, and I apologize. That almost took my ears out. Okay. I thought I was... Wow. Anyway, so when you start up, the game is... I learned that this is the camera mode for Sims 4. You zoom in, and it levels out. And you zoom out, and it kind of like goes into God mode. But if you're not familiar with this type of camera movement, you could always press Control-Shift-Tab to change back to Sims 3 movement, where pressing the middle mouse button gives you this type of control, and then the right just moves the space around like this. So you do either or. I prefer the Sims 3 mode when I'm building, just so I get better angles to look at things. But the Sims 4 mode is perfectly fine for when I'm just in live mode. So we're going to go into build mode. And if you're new to Sims, this gridlock obviously means that this is my property. I can't build outside of it. I'm gonna just, you know, take rooms, pre-made rooms, and I'm just gonna slap them down real quick. I'm not doing anything special right now. I just need her to start living. So I'm gonna put these rooms down and I will organize them. Oh, that's a very nice room. Well, let's get that. I will organize them in a second. And that is a very nice looking room there. Too bad that will be the rest of the money. So she doesn't need a really big room, so we're gonna buy that room. And I'm gonna not gonna put a dining room because we don't really need that right now. And I'm gonna throw in a study just in case her job requires her to have a space for like a computer. I want to already have the room available. So what I'm gonna do, this is obviously, the layout is not the ideal for what I would do for my sim end game, but working with what we have now, this will be the front entrance. I will put, and one thing I love about this, even, you see how we had these pre-made rooms, I could just plop them down and I'm moving it around. You can even do that with the rooms that you build. So say you build a bedroom, you can just pick that bedroom up and move it. Like, you want to make it the bedroom's on the first floor, you want to put it on the second floor, you create your second floor, you pick the bedroom up, you put it on the second floor, you're done. It's not like Sims 3 where you have to destroy the whole room and then try your hardest to figure out how you perfectly did it on the first floor to replicate it on the second floor, and you never get it right. Unless you take a screenshot, you're never going to fully remember that I put these curtains here instead of those curtains, and that's what made the room. But I'm going to place, I'm sorry for the scraping in the background as well. Those are my cats deciding that now that mommy's recording, now is the perfect time to run around like crazy little gremlins. So, going to place the study at the end of the hallway. Going to place the bedroom. Actually, I'm going to turn it because I don't like having it so that there. And then I will just take this wall, and this is another cool feature too. You see this room? I want a hallway. I can just take this wall and drag it out. Boom, wall. Fully floored, fully wall colored, everything. So now I just need to fix the random archways that are going outside my house. I don't like the kitchen like that. Oh. Well. There we go. What 2 items removed? Huh. Okay, go away thing. Put this over here. There we go. And as you place a wall, like if you made it adjoining, you notice I got money back. It's because the game knows that you don't want a double wall going there, so they give you back the price of that wall, which is very nice. And put that there. All the rooms have doors. Take out this archway. Put a regular door. Very basic door for now. What's a good front door? That's pretty decent. And I wanna have a front porch. I am a sucker for front porches, so I could just take this, plop it down, stretch it out. I'm not liking that. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. And then I could just put the stairs. Oh, right. I gotta put the foundation. Just, you know, plop the foundation onto the house. Done. Throw some stairs on there. Put them directly onto the foundation, and it makes a nice little gap in the railing for you. Perfect. I love the build mode in this. It's simplified for people who are new to build mode or The Sims, where you can just drag and drop things, but it still has the, here, let me build a wall feature for people who are used to the way it's done in Sims 3. And what I also realized is things that you wanted to do that you needed a cheat code in Sims 3 to do, they now do it automatically here. Like, for example, in Sims 3, if I wanted to put this pole right here, I would have to put a cheat code in to put this pole here. But in this, they've incorporated that. So I can just put these poles right here on the edge, make it look nice, give me some extra, give me ability to make a nice roof going on there. And should probably paint the outside real quick. This siding is fine. This is very generic. This house is gonna look like complete crap. I know. I will build an awesome house later. Well, not awesome, because I'm not that great at building. I will say so myself. But I will build a house for my sim later, and that'll be a totally different video, because I can spend hours just building a house and trying to get it all right. Same thing with the roofs. Let's see what I can do here. Stretch that over. I actually want that further that way. Looks. Ooh, that's kind of. This roof is kind of weird looking, and it makes me sad. I don't know what I'm doing with this roof. I have no clue what I'm doing with this roof. This might come out terrible looking. Or it might come out epic. I don't know. I still haven't quite figured out the roofing system in this game. Because it looks like in order to get a decent looking roof, you gotta put like multiple pieces of roofing together to get the effect that you want. And I'm not awesome at that. My roof might end up looking gnarly. It's not bad. It's not bad. Though this really, no, I don't want to remove the wall. I want to grab the door. No, I don't. I would really love to grab the door. Intersect other object. Ooh. Oh, this chair was in the way. Okay. Put the door there. Move that over a touch. Move that over to where I know it's gonna go. Pick up the stairs. Put them there. Rather, put them there. Pick that up, put that there. And now does it line up with the rest of the house? Yes. Okay. Last thing I need to do is put windows in this place so it doesn't look so sad and lonely. Very lonely. I'm gonna put some cheap windows in. And I love how that if it's light in your house, you see how there's no light there and then you put the window and the light comes out. I love that feature because in Sims 3 you knew that there was light, but it didn't really come outside. It didn't really come outside, so it was kind of like you knew It's like knowing someone's home and the lights are on, but you really can't understand. I'm rumbling here, but you guys see what I mean. And I was just placing things, places. All right, I think that's enough windows. Window in every room. All right, I'm done building. Done building. Done. I believe I'm done building. Actually, no, I lied. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. Okay, now I'm done. And I'm gonna save, because this game has, let's see. Ignore that. That was me messing around 2 times. Let's play. Okay. I'm gonna save often because this game has crashed on me before. And that's just a general rule of games. See, right now she's fine. This is the basic moodlet here. So now we're gonna help her find a job. Since she wants money, we're gonna find the job that gives her the most money. See, we got tech guru, culinary, astronaut, secret agent, entertainer, a criminal, a painter, and a writer. Now, I don't know what at the end, toward the end, what will give you the most money. So right now, I'm just gonna go for right now what will give you the most money. So we got 25 an hour, 26 an hour, 31 an hour. All right, we're gonna have her be a tech guru. That's what we're gonna do. I wonder if I should turn that off too. That's still pretty loud too. Audio, sound effects, let's lower that down to a minuscule amount. Object music, not sure what that is, but we're gonna lower that down too. Voices, I'm gonna lower that down a touch just because they're kind of loud. Okay. So now it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna send her to sleep. And we have to, these things out here, it tells you how you get promoted. Like before, it would say, oh, you need just this skill and know your coworkers, maybe befriend your boss or something like that. But here, you got to do certain things. Like every day she has to use a computer, or at least a day of work, she has to use a computer. And totally, she needs to play video games for 4 hours. So we need to have those 2 things checked off on her day of her job. And see how she's walking. She has to pee so bad. She had her legs clamped together. 2 hours till spoil. Well, you might as well finish that up. So what we need to do, looks like we need to buy her a computer. And every time you have a moodlet, you have something that pertains to that moodlet. So chat with someone, be happy. I guess we need a computer. I don't think we have enough for a computer. Let me see. No, we do not have diddly squat for a computer. Okay.